Today we will review laws and policies that affect teaching. These three laws are Every Student Succeeds Act, signed by Barack Obama, Education for All by UNESCO, and the law Avelino Signani and Elizardo Perez from Bolivia. Barack Obama said, "With this bill, we reaffirm that fundamentally American ideal that every child, regardless of race, income, background, the zip code where they live, deserves a chance to make of their lives what they will." The ESSA was signed by President Obama on December 10, 2015. This measure reauthorized the 50-year-old Elementary and Secondary Education Act, the nation's national education law and long-standing commitment to equal opportunity for all students. The new law builds on key areas of progress in recent years, made possible by the efforts of educators, communities, parents, and students across the country. So this law will continue the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001, but I think it will increase equality standards for students going to college. It will improve our student communities, and our educators will have to achieve the quality standards that are imposed with this law. My personal favorite is that this law has also contemplated a preschool program and a program that will support the most needed communities in an integral way. Education for All by UNESCO. 6 internationally agreed education goals aim to meet the learning needs of all children, youth, and adults by 2015. Goal number 1: expanding and improving comprehensive early childhood care and education. Goal number 2 talks to us about ensuring that by 2015 all children, particularly girls, children in difficult circumstances, and those belonging to ethnic minorities, have access to and complete free and compulsory primary education of good quality. Goal number 3 is to ensure that the learning needs of all young people and adults are met through equitable access to appropriate learning and life skills programs. Goal number 4 is achieving a 50% improvement in levels of adult literacy by 2015. Goal number 5 is eliminating gender disparities in primary and secondary education. Goal number 6 is improving all aspects of the quality of education and ensuring excellence of all so that recognized and measurable learning outcomes are achieved by all, especially in literacy, numeracy, and essential life skills. Around the world, governments are grappling with ways to reallocate their education budgets to those children most in need. In Bolivia, poverty is a major problem on children's ability to learn. Children from disadvantaged backgrounds lag far behind their wealthier peers. Extreme poverty, malnutrition, and health issues are contemplated in the Global Education Agenda, Education 2030, as part of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that is part of the Education for All program, the Avelino Signani and Elizardo Perez law. This law was implemented on December 10, 2010, and it's been causing controversy from before. When it was first introduced in 2006, it was strongly opposed by urban teachers, unions, the church, and many universities, because they felt it was a step backwards instead of moving to prepare Bolivians towards the future. It seeks to strengthen cultures that, according to the government, have been ignored for over 183 years. The government, a socialist one, claims that with this law, they are decolonizing education. This law emphasizes also the value of culture, the protection of Bolivia's natural resources, the claim Bolivia is a nation that is free and capable of making their own decisions. Productive skills are taught for labor. All of us must be free, must be comprehensive, and all students must learn an indigenous language besides learning Spanish. The majority of Bolivian teachers know very little about the new law. Teachers had only received pamphlets about the policy and have concerns over a lack of resources and local participation. And this is talking about public schools. Imagine what happens in private or international establishments. The biggest problem for me is that Bolivia has 36 different ethnic groups with more or less different languages, and there's a lack of access to bilingual education in schools where the framework of understanding based on the home language was not linguistically relevant, and that leads to severe learning restraint and high dropout rates. Thank you for watching.